Alright, we should be live. What's Gaming Gamers? It's your boy Olino coming at you live with more Crusader Kings 3. Let me send the links out. Video URL. And paste, and paste, and paste. Alright, so ignore that. That's just our vassal, our vassal's vassals fighting a war against our vassal. So, not our problem. Hello, Mumupra. Oh, you got in immediately. So, anyways, yeah, we'll want to... I forgot that we wanted to try and focus on conquering Greek culture, so we just have the generic assist ruler. Is that better? Could get a +6 to our... Actually, we could use the +6 to our learning, because that would help us with our tech up. So, let's do that. Have our maximum crown authority, but yeah, because we want Greek counties and Orthodox counties. We want to especially convert these to Greek so that our vassal will stay Greek, otherwise they have a high tendency of converting to local culture, and then that's always an issue. But yeah. Right, so because he's doing his conquering, though... Galapagos, he really doesn't like us. Well, we can make him the marshal. 21 marshal is pretty good. I guess he won his war. Why doesn't he like me? Absolute crown authority, strong vassal, title claimant. Ugh. Yeah, I mean, eventually they'll stop being claimants. Oh, he's also... Oh, this guy's a rival. Did he get ousted from his title? Whatever. Let's check our courtiers, unmarried of our dynasty. Oh, geez. Alright. We'll just focus on getting people with high prowess for our older members. And these other ones, I don't know, some of all skills. Quick, yeah, sure. Right, and just keep all our dynasty members married and preferably not inbreeding, if possible. Vassal fighting war against our vassal, our vassal's vassal. Yeah, so I'll show you in a second. I want... Ooh, wait. Oh yeah, that guy's actually already in our court, sure. Basically, I think this guy actually just won his war. Yeah, installed by faction demand, so... Yeah, so this guy is our vassal, and then he's got a vassal, and one of his vassals, well, this guy used to be the duke, and then this guy was his vassal, and this vassal rebelled to install himself as the new duke. So he did. So yeah. And that's because, well, faction wars can still occur. Like, even with absolute crown authority, you know, if somebody could form a faction against us, which... Yeah. So, you know, no wars, but it prevents our vassals... The crown authority prevents our vassals from fighting one another, but not, like, vassals within our vassals from fighting one another. I could probably start doing the de jure wars, because the de jure county wars, if I'm gaining... Yeah, because I just... If he controls it directly and I do a de jure war, I will take it from him. As opposed to vassalizing him. So I think we want to do that. There's a straight crossing here, right? I'm pretty sure I can cross there. Oh, right. Well, let's finish marrying off our dynasty members. We have a genius. Let's go. Can we get a genius for her to marry, is the question. Yes, we can. Oh, hey, genius for him to... Well, let's see if there's any geniuses in our court to marry. Nope. Okay, so we'll go ahead and marry him to her. See if there's anybody who's intelligent. I know this is all super exciting. Our niece. We might want to do that because there's a chance. Well, yeah, we could just marry this guy off and he can. Well, in fact, we'll do a matrilineal marriage so he can leave and go help out whatever's going on in that county. And that formed an alliance. Oh, well. I guess we, in theory, want to help her. Oh, we could get an alliance with her? With him? Oh, that'd be nice. It is good to get alliances with your vassals. Because then you don't have to worry about this guy revolting. Be really, really nice. She's pretty old, so we're not going to worry about that. Any good traits? That is going to be a common election here in Indonesia. It's basically a massive election day. Oh, wow. So it's like, is that like all your elections for like everything? Again, I really do not want more marriages like that if I can, or alliances. Like, it's really, once we have vassals, it's really good to get alliances with your vassals, because then they will, alliances with vassals are really good because then they can't rebel against you. But so it's basically just like, hey, you don't have to deal with them. What trait does he have? Quick. I suppose the testament to how successful we've been that so many of the people we could marry with quick are of our dynasty. I guess we're in that war now. Well, that didn't take long. That day there would be a presidential election, legislative election. So do you elect your entire, like, and so that's the entire assembly for everything? That does sound kind of similar to the United States. So in the United States, um, so every 2 years we elect the entirety of the House of Representatives and a third of the Senate. And then every 4 years we elect a president. So once every 4 years you have an election where you're electing the president, the entirety of the House of Representatives, and a third of the Senate. And then some states will do like their governor elections there, but most states, I think only like 10 governor elections are then. Most other states are, I think most states do their governor elections off the presidential elections, so they'd be in like, there are presidential elections in 2024, so the governor elections would be in like 2022. But then a lot of states will also have all of their like state house elections and state senate elections. But yeah, a lot of cities, like most of the cities I know of, a lot of them do their elections in like March or May instead of November for whatever reason. That war ended pretty quick. All right, well, whatever. That war ended pretty quickly, so we could go ahead and start getting some more claims. So Abydos, that'll actually connect us to our little mine over here. So we checked just to make sure that this guy controls this, and he actually controls a bunch of counties. We can declare a war, seize Dejur County. We want to go county by county, so we're getting control of it. And we'll just raise all our men-at-arms. We don't really need our levies, because our men-at-arms are just so good. I got a daughter. Actually, yeah, do we have any kids yet? Daughters so far. Do we have a son? They will jump ahead for inheritance. Oh, she's sick. Did we get a court position? Yes, we do have court position. Weave inspiration. Yeah, I don't really care about it. Weave inspiration. What other things do we have? Court artifact. Why do we keep getting notifications for this court artifact? Oh, right. I think we could do a cultural reform also. So what I would want, I think we want frequent festivities. Because that reduces the yeah, we just need the prestige for that. So we can do this. Or alternatively, we could do concubines, which would give us a lot of kids. I don't know how concubines interact with Born in the Purple, though. Because we got concubines, we could have a lot of kids. Yeah, maybe we'll go for concubines. Current faith. Plus, yeah, maybe that's for growing our dynasty. Is about right. Oh, so I imagine that'll be big for the election then. Where's this guy going? Is he gonna try and fight us? Oh, looks like he's gonna try and fight us. Yep. Oh boy, diplomacy lifestyle. So I am thinking we want to go here because Commission Epic's really good, and then August is really good. Although Patriarch gives us more fertility, I think. Yeah, and more stress loss. But I think I'd rather get these ones. Well, pity gain from Send Gift would be good also. Maybe I want to grab that really quick. Already, I'll... Oh, dude, can he not... Yep. Interesting, yeah. Stuff like that. Wait, so did the Duke just die? He was installed by faction demand. So this guy got installed by faction demand, and then he was able to be installed by faction demand. Oh, classic. Never change, Crusader Kings. Never change. Who actually controls this county? Okay, but that guy still controls, like, 3 counties and 3 baronies. Ooh, new dynasty legacy. So yeah, I think... Oh yeah, we're just gonna keep going blood. Yeah, people always try to make big things come elections to get people on side. Can we please get... Oh boy, feast time! cannot pick the Patriarch, but that's fine. We could pick this guy. Pretty prominent vassal. Go ahead and spend all the money. We have 50%, so we should get the rest from just controlling the war goal target eventually. Do we have stuff from prisoners? No. So we could just go ahead and ransom these guys then. Because we also get prestige for doing those ransoms, which gets us closer to reforming our culture. And there we go. We won. So does this immediately lease the temple holding? No. So it creates this bishop, but then if we wait, like, I think a month rollover, yep, it gets leased to our patriarch. Who's raiding us? I don't really care enough to deal with that. And then let's go ahead and build some cities. Georgia the Caucasus Nation, that would be hilarious. I don't remember when, like, Russia, when there was that whole thing with Russia invading and occupying Georgia in, like, 2008. I don't remember paying attention to see if there were people confusing it, thinking that Georgia had been, Georgia the state had been invaded. Anybody with Beckham? No. How close are they related? Nah, probably fine. I don't know how it works in Crusader Kings, but, like, once you're beyond, like, first cousin, I believe the inbreeding risk gets pretty... I mean, it's still present, but much less significant. But I haven't looked at, like, the whole genetic tree. Then it also depends on how Crusader Kings models it at the end of the day. He's already got Theologian and Hold. Oh, Whole of Body doesn't actually give you learning. And he is infirm, which is also hurting his stats quite a bit. What do I want? So we're promoting culture. What's something I was looking at doing? Oh, courtiers, marriages, always. And they're both just betrothed, okay. And until he cons, we could probably also get Nicaea from him. So, we'll just wait for our troops. Actually, our levies are all fully formed up, so we can go ahead and declare war, and then that links us up a little bit more. You already had an... Oh, we're doing our feast, that's right. We lost our Master of Hunt. What happens to our Dario with the... do we want to lose 100 stress? Or do we want to lose 20 stress? It's still a good amount of stress. We should lose some more stress, I think, by the end of it. Alright, I get prestige for this. Okay, let's mess around with these accolades. Probably rather get tactician. Begging for tyranny, I basically never do that. Monthly prestige per night versus territory advantage, I guess. Oh, it didn't. Oh, I could just change it. Oh, hey, monthly martial lifestyle XP though is pretty good for us. We can create an. Oh wait, we could create 3. Let's go. Horse archer, skirmisher, outrider, basically anything that buffs max size of light cavalry. Well, I'd rather get max size of heavy cavalry. To do scheme power. Archer, skirmisher, outrider. I mean, none of these are particularly good. Travel safety wouldn't be bad. Army toughness, yeah, sure. Travel safety is not bad. And then Charmer, I suppose. Then I get a third one. Disciplinarian. Levy maintenance. And levy maintenance, we don't use our levies. Max size of heavy infantry. See, that's more like it, but how do I get the heavy cavalry? Is there one we can get for heavy cavalry size? Since he was one presidential candidate. Yeah. Maybe they wanted them to invade. Maybe they know it's a different country and they wanted an invasion then. What would he get? Oh, okay, so accolade. Ah, so I can see what accolade attributes would be. So, okay, let me look up the CK3 accolade. And let me see if there's one for heavy cavalry. Okay, so there's mentor, which is number of knights. You have to have they have to have 15 learning for that. Besieger. Oh, but we need the Mangonels innovation for that. Okay, there's Lancer. Have to be a Stilder with 20 experience with horse. Arch Saddle Innovation. Oh, Arch Saddle Innovation. I don't believe we have the Arch Saddle Innovation. We do not, so we can't get that. So we'll hold off on those accolades. What determines how many accolades? Looks like you can have up to 5. Thanos Innovation, Glory Dynasty Legacy 2. Okay. The King title rank, Emperor title rank. So presumably we're getting 3 because of Emperor and Greek. Ah, okay. So Emperor Banus, so we can get Knighthood, which I believe is in, yeah, High Medieval, and then Glory Dynasty Legacy 2. So we can get a couple more. So those are pretty good ones early on for now. Oh, we can hold court. Just releasing these people. Alright, so yeah, let's get Nicaea now. What are we doing in terms of duchies? Steermon would be a good one. And maybe we'll go ahead and grab Thessaloniki. Oops. I like to put it on the capital just because. Ooh, yeah, let's do that. New steward time, hooray. 23 steward, even better. Urakian Divergence, oh boy. Oh wow, that was a good chunk of... Oh yes, okay. This is an act of tyranny causing subjects to lose 2 payment. Okay, yeah, so it is bad to do that. So yeah, we want to do this, because then, yeah, generates 50 renown for me, but also generates 50 renown for him, so we should get 100 renown? Yep, 100 renown. That's what I'm talking about. Uh-oh, that might not be good. I'm possessed. Great. Monthly learning lifestyle experience, though. Interesting. Go and build a temple. And we can go ahead and create the duchy just to have it. And it generates us more prestige because we are trying to get to the high enough prestige level. Oh, right, it's activities! Activities or university visit. Yeah, let's do that, and study hard. Came a long way, literally didn't. It's where we are, but start university is at 500, 1,000 gold, but let's go. Hopefully we get something good. So new parties, quite controversially, were admitted. Oh boy, sounds spicy. Oh man, I lost the debate. Court tutor, just let the fair be known to all. Oh boy. Do that, although we're taking big stress hit. Oh, come on. Go for irritable, I think. Irritable is not too bad. Oh boy, diplomacy. Let's go ahead and get this gift bonus. I think it's good. International, they already tried to clear it that they did support communism, instead just push for betterment of workers' conditions. I see. Yeah, I know Indonesia has a controversial history with communism. '80 stress, jeez. Seems like we lose stress pretty quickly, though. Ah, we're getting unlucky with some of these rolls. Bribe and punishment, monthly intrigue lifestyle. Okay, well, intrigue lifestyle is like the one I never do, but we did upgrade our stats, so that's pretty good. And it looks like we got some diplomacy lifestyle perks. I don't trust those artifacts. Yeah, you see that'd be controversial. Deliberately harmed or falcon during our last hunt. More unmarried courtiers. Wow, we have so many. Algarsko. Interesting. Um... Prowess, get somebody with a good... Great, and that guy, I guess. Anybody with second? I don't think there was anybody, but... Yeah, nah. Well... Guess we could get a betrothal. They're related. Oh. Can't catch a break. It probably isn't that bad, though. Once we get our Dynasty Legacy up, the chance of a negative trait inheritance will be pretty low. Um... Oh yeah, so that'd be an Islamic party. Let's see. Okay, so we finished that. Yeah, we don't have anywhere else to convert. I do want him to fabricate... Wait, so I do have the claim on Tarsus. Okay, so if I do my claims, then I gain the contested title. Okay, cool. So I might want to do that for more counties. I don't know. Three daughters in a row. Maybe we'll have the 8 daughters in a row to balance out the 8 sons in a row we got with our first character. Daring election. Ah, I see. Let's go for... Okay, let's finally take Nicaea. Put our siege commander on. Do board game? Sure. Eventually, they always do. Hooray, I won! Only 6? Reduction of stress? That's not great. Hooray, we're no longer overwhelmed by stress. More books. We basically want books for every lifestyle that we can do. Hooray, no longer sickly. These guys should have a bad time. Yep, stack wiped. Ransom off these mayors and counts. There we get a friend. I do not need another pedestal artifact. Oh yeah, we need the prestige. Yeah, but... Right, yeah. So, definitely probably alienating some people. Let's see. That's got to be an Olino. Go ahead and knock these guys out here. Eudokia, no, we're not doing that. We don't really want to go hunting. Hooray. There we go, we're getting there. I still don't think we necessarily control enough to, stop getting the Empire Obscurity. We're definitely looking better overall than we were initially, at least. Great, you realize crime and punishment, more intrigue, lifestyle XP, oh well. Here, as I do intrigue, we will get lots of lifestyle XP very quickly. So this is our heir, so we want to supervise them, and they're even doing diplomacy, which is what we're doing as well. $100 gold, so much. What books do I have? I don't think I have any diplomatic ones. We got martial stewardship, learning, in intrigue. The plan is to keep sticking with this one until we can at least get, I think, August. And then we'll probably switch to learning, I think. Because we really need to get our learning up. Oh, there's our newborn son. No good traits for him, though. But we can get back to naming him Olino. That 24 also, that's a nicer gap. At least that means he's 24 years younger than us. You already have an Olino, though. Why do you want another one? Dollars are reported a new Santra project if they want to abandon it. Oh, yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, what do they do for all the stuff they've... all the might's already been invested in other projects. More unmarried courtiers. How many times has she been married? Oh, only once? Joe Manuel. But I'm already building a temple here. Or a city. Yeah, this is a way better. I'm not going to give up what's mine. If I want it, I can just take it. Which do we have? What truces do we have? So you go ahead and declare another war, which will give me the county. Almost finished with promote culture mission. Hooray! Promote culture in his capital. If we promote culture in the capital, that should prevent this guy from flipping to Bulgarian, and then they'll all stay Greek, which will be good because then higher cultural acceptance, no negative culture malice, and the of my dynasty will keep all the same stuff like generating renown from feasts and stuff like that. And easy war. Which means we can now create the duchy, which will get us even more prestige. Which we can now use. Let me look up exactly how Castle Keepers works, because I know I've gotten this before and I was less impressed. So it's 0.01 renown per castle holding. So you'd still have to have 100 dynasty members controlling 100 castles to get the renown. So I don't think that's that good. I think I'd rather have more dynasty members, because more dynasty members would have more dynasty members means you're going to own more titles, be married to more people with titles, and get stuff like that. Although here now constructing and upgrading temple holdings, yeah, I don't think that's that great. Because all these other ones, I mean, the only other thing is you could go for like only the strong, so we could get even stronger troops. Warfare. But I don't know. I think the concubines one is worth it. Oh right, we formed the duchy. So now we need to we'll give this duchy away. Let's find some relatives. Like, whatever happened to Tiberios? These guys who never had any kids. What about you? None of you had any kids, really? Wow. That's rough. Well, he's not Greek, so that's a bit of an issue. What do I have? I mean, I have like 1,000,000 dynasty members. Uh, if they're married and sure, you can have these titles. For the election, Balinese senator got impeached and fired from office because, beyond his ideological thinking, more fit in France than Indonesia. Got fired for stream controversy. How is he more fit for France? Countess Irene. Sure, we'll say Countess Irene. Or, I'd rather have the diplomacy lifestyle XP, honestly. Okay, we could go for Ionia. Right. Let's upgrade these counties. We acquire these counties, and then we should upgrade them. I mean, shoot, I'm kind of tempted. We could go for Arclia. If we take Ephesus, if we take Ionia, we've got that duchy as well. So I think we do that. Oh, he's a despot, actually. I see. So he only controls that one. Okay, then never mind. Actually, what would happen if we did a war for that county? I would get the county. Okay. Sure, let's do that. Sure. Come on, attack me. Nice. 150 gold. We'll start making the big bucks from these wars. Oh yeah, no, war banners, these just go on the pyre. Nice battles, make some nice cash. Hold another feast, why not? Might need to start slowing down on these soon, though. You got a problem with the religious sign symbol? You called for employee in Bali. Ah, I see what you mean, yeah. So more like the secularism in France. A lot of prisoners we have. Book inspiration. Yes, please, another book. Yeah, any dynasty stuff that's likely to boost renown, please. Well, we really need these mangonels. Oh, come on. Who will get through the siege first? Dio should only need to lose like 24 stress. Yeah, sure. We'll get the opinion bonus because we don't need the prestige as much anymore. Come on, try and fight me. Yes. Cataphract's OP. Just monstrous. Alright, let's try and break that, do a siege again. There we go. Alright, and then we're just gonna do a ransom all prisoners because I can't be bothered. Oh yeah, that's what I want. Renown. So I assume this is a court artifact. Yeah. But finally we have something good. So development growth, so monthly stewardship, yeah. More renown. Grind constructed. Cool, I keep building more cities. Being able to build all these holdings and just make our territory that much more valuable, that much more profitable. It'll be really nice. In theory, if I want to try and like min-max, I could try and like put dynasty members as barons, but eh. Let's see, I could usurp the duchy, but then I would need to get a new... But then I could have a duchy building. Well, if we ever got the Burrs innovation, which maybe one day we will get. I always hate this when you have like 20 people to ransom. But it's all to the same person, so you have to just go one by one. So many hybrid cultures. No, my wife died. Such a tragic beginning, and my soulmate no less. I'd like a spouse with high learning at this point. Who's ideally orthodox. Sure. She's on patronage, which is a pretty big learning bonus. They're on disrupt schemes by default, yeah. Gotta be an Olino. Might be that the game just discourages like the number of kids courtiers can have relative to rulers. That would be my best guess. Keep getting books. Oh no, we don't have a court tutor anymore. How's our court physician doing? Okay, our court physician's good. Our caravan master's not doing too hot. I'm guessing he's infirm, yeah. Well, that's not too bad. We can just kind of wait for them to not be around anymore. So many unmarried courtiers of our dynasty, jeez. Any geniuses on the market? Nope. Well, any geniuses that we're not related to? I'll just try to marry them to younger people at this point, because it's just kind of getting ridiculous having to do all these marriages all the time. Kind of just hoping that the increased chance of inheriting good traits thing sort of carries us, as opposed to microing out all these traits. And there we go. I don't want. Why do we keep wanting to trade counties? I don't want this. Alright, we got the Commission Epic decision, which always want to do that whenever we can. Yeah, I care mostly just about the renown. Speaking of renown, let's go another 100 renown. Another Olino. Haven't gotten any cadet dynasties yet. Okay, we are getting quite low on our gold reserve, so relatively, so we need to be a little bit less aggressive with all the gold we're spending. Sure. I don't know if this can, like, stack effects or how exactly that all works out. That's a lot of Russia. Oh, wait, somebody converted Orthodoxy. More intrigue lifestyle XP, great. Well, Orthodoxy spreading some. Oh, we got 150 renown, so that's something. Keep doing increased county control because we're conquering a bunch of territory. That's another court artifact. So many books. I guess maybe you can't get books that are just trinkets now. I guess. Thought you could. Yeah, it's goodbye. Let's do forced partition. Use a hook. Ideally, I just want this county to be independent at some point so I could maybe transfer a vassal or something. Get it in the correct de jure county. Duchy. You know what? I do not care that much. We could just release everybody. One thing I don't like is that sometimes you get traits where you actually gain stress for releasing people, like if you're cruel or something, and then you can do that and just get like 200 stress, and that's annoying when you just click release all prisoners. But that's how it is sometimes. Armeniac. Interesting. We can go ahead and award another duchy, I think. If we can find anybody who's had a son. He's Orthodox Greek, has a child. Genius, no less. Nice. Sure, I'll go ahead and grant you Duchy of Steermon. So we have more space for me to do more conquering. The wackiest but adventurous story I ever got a history game. Game that happened on a web game called New World Empire. First century, just wacky because of one player. In a history game. So I've never gotten too many of the like Crusader Kings ones where you like, I do think it is cool when you, like, end up inheriting a random title in a far-flung part of the world. The closest I ever got was one of my dynasty members became, like, I was the Byzantine Emperor in Crusader Kings 2, and one of my, like, family members became, like, a duke of, like, Scandinavia. So I think I had elective succession or something, so I was like, oh, elect them and it'll unite the realms. So I ended up inheriting, like, a random bit of... Or that Scandinavian duke ended up inheriting the entire Byzantine Empire, which is pretty funny. But then that still played out as more or less a normal Byzantine sort of game. So I don't think like Crusader Kings, it's been too wild. Um, EU4, I feel like I've done some interesting stuff. I mean, I don't know. The craziest stuff roleplay wise is probably like, well, there was the time I was playing the New Order and made Ireland. Did something make Ireland a really big economy, which is just like Ireland in real life, because Ireland in real life has a very large GDP relative to its population. Um, yeah, I don't know. Can't really think of anything off the top of my head that really jumps out. I unfortunately just such a bad habit of like just dropping games. I did one time play as like one of the counts in like the Northern Isles or whatever, and just went around like basically building up like a really impressive retinue, just going around wrecking stuff. There was one time I played as a silly game in Crusader Kings. I made a Norse Venetian Republic, and then what I did was to get around being holy warred by the Catholics, I vassalized myself to the Byzantine Emperor, then stayed Norse, conquered like all of the Western Roman Empire essentially, and then declared independence from the Byzantine Empire, and that was really funny. Basically, a Norseman who's nominally in service of the Emperor just conquering like all of France, Italy, Spain, and it technically being under like my realm in the Empire. World Empire online web game set around 1400s. Game already stopped working. Plays the Venice Republic roleplay Spaghetti Cult. Oh yeah. We start with the flying spaghetti monster. You just heading for wacky. It's another Olino. Ask our head of faith for gold again. Don't mind if I do. And also, let's check how much gold. He's sitting on 3,000 gold. That's a lot of gold. The tricky thing is that as we start getting this, we are gonna have to give up some of our mines to our vassals. But that's not making up, like, it's making up like 9 of our income, so it's not that much in the grand scheme of things. Guess we could work on taking the Thurkesian. That's 4 counties? Wow. Okay. He controls most of the counties, so we'll just get started on that then. Start with Chonei. Maybe I should consider getting the reduced have cavalry regiment costs. Guess what happened next in game? Did it involve holy wars? Or going to the new world and proselytizing natives of the spaghetti monster? Or I guess indigenous peoples. This is our heir. What is bossy? So you can do that or stewardship. We're not particularly good at either of those, but I really want to control his traits. So stewardship's honestly probably better for an heir. We'll go for a stewardship education and we'll train him ourselves, and hopefully it won't be too bad. Station men at arms. Oh, right, because we gave away one of our Counties. Oh, the regiment is raised. I'm getting real tired of these fort levels. What do we need for... Oh, we could go ahead and give that mace away to one of our people. So, gift artifact. Does he have a weapon? No. We can go ahead and give him... You just give this guy, like, a tooth. Cannot equip Holy Thorn. Oh, it's a pedestal item. Whatever. Well, I guess we can give that to a vassal of our dynasty, just so they have it. But I could do with getting it lower. After the papacy player declare war followed by a crusade, Pro, you absolutely steamrolled the papacy, said shockwaves across the world. That's hilarious. Diplomacy for level of fame, sure. Well, the problem is, I don't know if she'll actually... do not need to be spending more money like that. Another feast. Maybe it's not worth it spending 500 gold all the time for just a 100 renown. When we have more gold, I think it'll be worth it. Okay, not gonna worry about that if it's not notifying me of it. Oh no. The big thing is we probably want to start going to war. I mean, yeah, if we wrap around... Well, but we want to keep getting Greek land is the thing. Somebody wants to pick a fight with us. There we go. Another county for us. Yeah, honesty is not a bad trait. Station them here. Oh, I can negotiate an alliance. I assume that's my vassal. Yes. Nice. I don't really want to become celibate. I think that's one of our... Yeah, that's our spouse, so, refuse. Oh, that name placement. Yep. Multiple, yeah, he does have multiple ones. We could potentially usurp it, but we would need more counties. And these are all held by other counts. Although, how does this work if he's got multiple... Or they control multiple counties, actually? Like, if I do... For a de jure claim on Maja... I would get the county, okay. Oh, yes, more regalia, please. Hopefully more renown. Keep going with the besieger. Diplomacy, sure. I just get rid of that. Yeah, powerful vassals. Yeah, I don't really care about any of these ones. I could declare wars. I am aware of when I can declare wars. How much longer till Mangonel? 7 years. Ugh. Yes, more renown, please. What do we need? 3250, I think, for another dynasty one. Yeah, 3250. Oh boy, okay, we'll want the better general. Apollo Papacy roleplay this beget Prophet gave an order to completely destroy Rome and the Vatican. Oh no. Sounds brutal. Please stack wipe. Yes! 250 gold, nice. An account we can ransom, no less. Back to the siege guy. Wait for the month to roll over because these guys will reinforce if they're in friendly territory. There we go. And on to sieging the next place. I see, they made him the villain, of course. The bad guy, if you will. Use that barony, but the war will probably end before then. Didn't we ransom that guy already? Yep, so if we get one more county, then we could usurp the Duchy of the Obsequion, and it wasn't a renowned one. Well, whatever, we can just give that to... Okay. Interesting. Court position, I always like to marry them to somebody with high learning. Sure. Alright. That still wasn't what I wanted to do, which was find somebody to give this regalia to. So you can have some regalia. Yeah, this one, because yeah, I care for that. I guess maybe we'd want to give that to somebody outside of our dynasty, but I doubt we're going to run out of dynasty members to give regalia, give them dynastic regalia to. Yeah. Unify Italy with only Sicily, Sardinia, Southern Naples, barely holding because of Spanish reinforcement. Oh no. Mamluk, even Morocco. So kind of like EU4 sort of time frame, yeah. Going after all those people. Let me guess. So did he restore his own version of Rome, but with the cult of the spaghetti monster? Change a duchess's contract. She's already got the forced partition, so I don't really care. There's still 6 daughters and 1 son. We're almost done. We almost have the August trait, and then we can switch to learning. Oh yeah, Brave is such a good trait. Oh boy, more renown, just what I wanted. Yeah, I guess we'll just keep going for books. Yeah, let's do diplomacy. Yeah, something that buffs diplomacy, maybe. All of the Abrahamic religion. Yeah, I mean, fair enough. Oh yeah, that sounds like aggressive expansion, alright. I could actually use the piety because I'm using it all for gold. She already likes me a bunch, so we'll just get more piety. She also was sterile. That is unfortunate. Any chance we get alliances with our vassals? No. Sure, that guy. Sterile has 7 kids. Doubt. Oh, the Tulanids. So the Tulanids are starting to strike back. Oh, wow. The Christians sort of made their push in Tunisia, but the Tulanids are now sort of checking expansion in that direction. All right. The August trait, which is just a nice trait. Not necessarily the best, but, you know, it's a good trait overall. Let's get the health boost. I think I'd rather have that than the, other one. Oh, yeah, and then we just want to switch over our books to learning lifestyle ones, because I forget if we have 1 or 2 books to help with that. That one gives learning lifestyle. This one gives renown, so I'm reluctant to switch off of it. But yeah, we don't have anything else, so that's fine. We should have like a plus 25% for learning lifestyle XP. Yep, plus 35% overall. That's a pretty good bonus for not having the lifestyle trait. Fact. Sorry, buddy. Yes, diplomacy lifestyle XP. Let's go. They'll be useful in the future. Yeah, we're gonna have a truce with him for another 3 years. Yep. Rebuilding our gold stockpile, which is good. Can we build more cities anywhere? Another daughter. We're having a lot of daughters. Right, Bulgarian culture does not have the city planning innovation. Oh, these converted to Greek, so I could send my steward here. Go. Construct a temple, and I should be able to construct a city here. Yep. The Honduras Fire Patriarch, we have annoyed him too much. 618, but he gets 52 opinions, so I think it's overall worth it, because we could just ask for like 1,000 gold. I don't... we'll give it to our... Here. Buddy, you want this? He was also sterile, unfortunate. How am I related to this guy? I mean, considering that this doesn't even show me a relationship to him, we can't be that closely related. Oh, and new patriarch as soon as I gift him. Well, he seems to like me. He also inherited at 20, so he's presumably going to be patriarch for a while, because they tend to do all the scholarship ones, getting like whole of body and whatnot, which gives them pretty big health bonuses. So he's probably going to be in there for at least another 40 years. Sure, go for it. I thought the exotic animal ones, people keep doing that. I thought that one is the renown, like you can get renown for that. But go for a trinket, actually. Maybe we can get a good trinket. I don't have court artifact stuff. Ooh. Intent can be good. Yeah, out of all of these, probably want content. Alright, let's host a feast, and we can lose some stress that way. I do not need more woven stuff. Jeez. Oh, this would get an alliance? Sure. Also good to do that because there's no guarantee she'll do a matrilineal marriage, so this guarantees that it'll stay within the dynasty. So many people to get married to marry off. Well, I guess they're not being married off. They're being married on because their husband or spouse comes to our court. No luck on... Oh, yeah, that's pretty good. Oh, again, a misclick. That would have been 100 renown that we missed, and also upset our vassal a little bit. Could be worse. I've misclicked faction demands where it's yield to the faction, and then you just yield to the faction, and that sucks. Right, what court artifacts are we getting? Sure, somebody else can have this. We can start gifting this to other people, because I don't want these artifacts. May as well give people these artifacts I'm not using. You only fight dancing or dancing, bring out the leeches. Oh boy. So right now it's... Oh, it's only 4 years, but if we get the fascination... Oh, they nerfed that. I thought they used to be plus 35%. They nerfed it to plus 20%, but still, it is faster. He is supposed to be a Dynasty member, so got to keep that in mind. How many courtiers do we have? 160. Jeez. Yeah, we're going to want to slim down the court at some point. They say as we marry them off to somebody else once again. Am I even using that? Yes, but it's not that great, so sure, you can have it. Okay, finally, we're going to do a feast. Yeah, we picked Patriarch. Always good when we can pick them. And then I'll be able to lose a ton of stress from this. Part of the thing, I guess, is court positions, men-at-arms. Yeah, we just have a lot of expenses. Yeah, let's just take the big stress reduction. No, finally, the Eager Reveler trait. You see, you spend money on a feast so that then you can convince the Patriarch to give you money to have more feasts. It's so simple. Oh, more renown, let's go. But it's another pedestal item. So this is 2% versus 0.08. 2% of 10 is 0.2. So that might actually be more than. Then we want to switch out the 0.08 with this one then. Oh boy, another one. Resilient bloodline, chance of inheriting bad ones and new bad ones. Yes, yes, yes. I think that helps reduce the malices from inbreeding. At 42, having a kid, impressive. I think, like I said, I think in Crusader Kings, like 45 is the cutoff for women being able to have kids unless they have traits that modify that. Oh, I don't really need to do that, but whatever, we lashed out anyways. Oh wow, its Lunids are really expanding. Okay. Ooh, Lustful actually isn't a bad trait, really. Okay, so they've converted them, but they're still Greek. Is this a chance for us to strike back? See, this would give me the county, and then I could usurp the title and then grant the titles away. Yeah, I think that's the move. Although that would become his main title. So then I wouldn't be able to usurp. No, you can usurp primary titles as long as he's not at war. Oh, we do have a siege guy. To siege its capital, he'll have to intervene if he wants to stop us. How long until we get mangonels? 2 years, and then we're probably going for household soldiers. Because then we'll have some big siege retinues, which will be nice. Nothing stands in the way of knowledge. Alright. Let's go for scholarly circles, because well... Let's do this one because we're teaching our son. He only has 2 years, but he should get a skill upgrade, I'm hoping. Okay, now can I usurp? Yes. So now that I've usurped it, what I can do is find somebody who wants a title. All of them are in matrilineal marriages. Most part. Yeah, I mean, he should hold the title for a while, so we'll give him the title. Surprisingly, us being possessed hasn't seemed to come up all that much. Commission an epic again. More renown. Yeah, let's just get, anything that gives us more renown. I assume the Carlings are probably at like 1,000,000,000 splendor. Yeah, they're almost at, yeah, they're closing in on legendary. I mean, in a month they make what? Really don't want alliances. Sure, that guy. More books. I could write better than this. Yeah, I don't really care about the one giving us combat advantage. I think we are literally already have that. I have pretty good diplomacy, so let's go. Hooray, I won the challenge. This should give us a big learning bonus, which then helps us research even faster. Let him just do whatever. He already likes me, so we'll get more piety. Just gives prestige, okay. The Olino Synchronicon. Sure, hey buddy, you want this? Oh, he's a monk. Oh, I didn't pay attention to the Carlings, so let's do that. I just want to see how much the renown increases. 6841. Please, just let the month roll over. Does it not update while you're looking at it? Oh, they're only making 17 renown a month. It's not that much less than we're making, but they probably have a lot more events firing, if I had to guess. How many dynasty members? Yep, so we're already at the capped 100. Fall the hands of the Ottomans a decade later, well in the West, not so much. Yeah, it sounds like it'd be a whole mess. Alright, we'll just get the Mangonel upgrade, which we should have in like 5 months, and then we can get other stuff going for us. Are we done promoting culture? No, we're still promoting culture. More martial lifestyle XP if we ever want to do that. Yeah, they definitely got rid of the ability to just keep books on your person, it looks like. Or maybe they're just much rarer. Alright. Got that, so let's do household soldiers. And let's get rid of our onagers. And now, instead of onagers, we can make mangonels, which are nice because they do 50% more sieging and are more effective at twice the fort level. Officially, Italy, new papacy rebuilt around Rome, but with almost the entire Christian population massacred for the rest of roleplay, it had almost no power. Checks out. Let's do I want to try and holy war for a duchy. That depends. Are these all Muslim vassals? It looks like, because they're all Muslim. Then if we do a holy war, then we'll actually get all of the territory, all the titles directly, and then we can use that to immediately create a duchy and all that fun stuff. So I think that's what we'll do. I mean, I'm assuming he probably holy warred his way into here. Yeah. Oh. I should have waited for our mangonels to reinforce all the way. Oh well. It'll be fine. What could go wrong? Just wait on these planes for him to arrive. There's our heir. We find a genius. Ah, so finally, so somebody of our dynasty, but no risk of inbreeding. Alright, this might be a little bit of a tough fight, but let's see what happens. Oh, we're favored. Yeah, look, he's probably just got a ton of levies. Oh yeah, that's gonna end poorly for him. Stack wipe? Oh, it was a stack wipe. 360 gold. Go ahead and let him reinforce. Go ahead and wait, because we can get 100 mangonels, so we'll wait for those to finish fully reinforcing. Uh, 80, alright. I said we'd wait, but I really... There we go, we got 90, so that's pretty close to the way there. I want to actually be fighting, so... You're doing stress. Yeah, we'll lash out. Come on, fight us again. Let's go. Another stack wipe. And again... How many times do we have to teach you this lesson? I just care about that XP. How old are we at this point? 41, yeah, so we should probably try and get a little bit healthier. Yeah, but I'd like to max out, get Scholar first. And then we can do Whole of Body. It's a gamble. Sure, rally the troops, buddy. Sure, great. The Holy Republic of Spaghetti, for some reason, have a colony in America, try to run to America, which is another controversy. This roleplay rules say Americas aren't colonizable yet. Colonize America before beat Columbus. All Venice Spaghetti cut cult colony handed over to Spain. Rip. See, this is interesting with the offensive war because he's not really going to be able to siege Constantinople with a fort level of 12. He can try. We have really high intrigue, actually. A bunch from our domain. What from our domain? We have artifacts. Okay, how many daughters have we actually had? So we have had 1 son and 8 daughters. So yeah, it's like our first character, except I think he only ever had 8 sons. He never had a daughter. There we go. We got all those counties directly. Now I can usurp the emirate. And then time to find somebody else to give a title to. Time to play my favorite game. Who wants to be a doe? Or a duke? Just go for, hey, who's unmarried? Who's unmarried? Who ideally has children? Hey, you're not married at all. Let's find you somebody to marry. Anybody with the fecund trait? Betrothal accepted. There you go, buddy. Congratulations. Patriarch and other notable members of our clergy, if they say so, Christian faiths now have access to crusades. I guess that was because of Anatolia falling, maybe? I assume, because otherwise we haven't been pushed that far. No, he's not going to be in the army. He's got a martial score of 3. Just look for somebody with high learning since she's a court tutor. We start marrying into Buddhists. Interesting. You least somebody think of Home Alone after hearing that number of child, the Home Alone family. I don't know, because I think the Home Alone family was like 3 kids. Patchwork of royal marriages, yep. Royal marriages result in some interesting trivia, like all the monarchs in World War One. Well, at least like the German, Russian, and British monarchs were all related to Queen Victoria, I think. There's so many people's spouses keep dying. Okay, I think I'm just gonna care less about the inbreeding if they're just like wandering and whatnot, because they're not really doing anything. There's a good chance of them having good genetic traits, so yeah. Come on, stack wipe? Yes, stack wipe, 260 gold, let's go. And let's also break that siege. Do another university visit. Because they're really expensive. I think we will hold off for now. Mm-hmm. Austria-Hungary in the 1400s, yep. But I know it's one of the big things in EU4 is to go for getting the Austria-Hungary personal union, like, ASAP. I'm assuming we could just passively win the war at this point, because he's losing and he's the attacker, so he actually needs to, like, make moves to get something. Alright, quick prisoner check. Just release everybody. And that's another stack wipe. Do they have a good trait? Yes, he got intelligent. Nice. But he's not born in the purple, so not so great. Get a little bit of money paid to us. Can ransom some prisoners. Modify contracts. I really only care about maintaining forced partition. Let's see, so the question is when we can do another Holy War for 4 years, and then we could go for the entirety of the Anatolic Khan also. And then we'll have a very good amount of Greek territory reclaimed. Oh no, can I get a... just any courtier of mine? You. Just who's the best person with stewardship? 31 stewardship. Yes, please come to my court. You want to be my steward? Amazing. Alright, cool. So he finished the Orthodoxy one. So I think they're all Greek. Oh yeah, we need to start converting. Sure, they could do the survey. Alright. Let's... fact, only unmarried my dynasty. So, what's the development situation? So 10, 10, 10, 13, 9. Okay, so the development here is less good. Okay, so Pamphylia borders 5 counties, it looks like. So buffing the development there is probably really good for raising our average development. I think we'll get started on that. How long a household soldiers? 15 years. Okay, this time we're not gonna screw up with that. We're gonna get our 100 free renown. I think we also get a little bit of money or prestige or something. We take the Anatolian Khan back, and we'll basically have more or less rebuffed the Tulanid encroachment. I guess I could also just give titles to counts. It's not a big deal to give titles to counts. Ooh, every held county, development progress plus 50. Nice. That's always good because we need that, development lets us tech up faster. Oh, do we ever get our reform? Another 12 years for our reform? 1700s, a role-playing of seeing all mini German state seats to exist. Accurate. Austria-Bavaria Prussia. Accurate. German nationalism hit the roleplay situation absolutely messy. Roleplay is Habsburg Austria tied to Spain. Same house as France. Okay, yeah, that's less accurate. Absolutely intermarriage with Novgorod House who had time managed to unite Russia. Interesting. I thought Novgorod was a republic in the 1400s. Can we do that? How am I related to this guy? My nephew. So they're what, second cousins? First cousins once removed? Let's go for it. Oh, hey, first cadet branch. Ah, man, that's always a bad roll when we get the Patriarch. Let's go ahead and we can go ahead and found a Holy Order. So we're going to give away, Shone, I guess, eventually. So we can found a Holy Order there. So we're, Chone's city of Apamea. I'm tired of commissioning artifacts. We have so many books at this point. I think we have at least one book for every single, like, lifestyle, so we're pretty good on that. I guess we could do Regalia at this point, I guess. Because there's a chance to get the Renown Regalia, which is just really good for us. Abroad player roleplay, change system, Polish Commonwealth, HRE monarchy. I see, half republic. I get you. Lifting horrifying visions. The witch secret. I mean, 31 learning, that's pretty great. Well, that's unfortunate if we don't have a worthy successor. I guess we could recruit some courtiers. Unmarried adults. gender, save filters, unmarried, adult women. And then basically we're just gonna get a ton, because it seems like we might be a little bit slacking on high prowess individuals. Okay, do I have a better successor now? Now I'll let them all sort of filter in, get assigned positions. Cool. Go detail, there are tons of unreal stuff that roleplay. I mean, no way. The spaghetti cult destroying the papacy in the 1400s? No way. But yeah, that sounds pretty fun. So how many people were participating in that? Or we can repair this, and then I'm gonna find somebody to give it to. How about you? You want to hide? I really need our patriarch to get better at his job. Oh yeah, let's just destroy this for some gold. I should just start destroying artifacts for gold. Actually, I think we can get gold from war banners, so maybe I should stop destroying them. Around 20 people? Oh wow, that's a lot. France. Oh wow, speaking of Aquitaine splitting, what the heck happened here? Oh, so much for the hasting controlling Brittany. Wow, okay, that's getting a little wild. Okay, so the Umayyads, so that's right. Do Muslim houses have just house unity now? They're almost at Fabled, so they're getting Fabled Legendary, yeah. Alright, time to send some regalia to some people. Here you go, buddy. Like, I think they have to be rare to get the chance of getting better regalia, but, take what we can get. There's still another, what, 10 years, 11 years. He's been imprisoned. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. We're still obscure? You gotta be kidding, man. So how many counties do we... Because we've got to control like 20 counties? Realm size 29. All of these are de jure. I guess the Byzantine Empire is over 150 counties, so we're not at 20% yet. Man. Alright. Well, we've got to be super close to the threshold then. Yeah, he should become a vassal, so I prefer to take the title, so we'll... But I need that guy doing conversions, so... Oh, which he finished. Fabricated claim, then, because, yeah. And in the meantime, we can fight a war on this guy. Do you have Siege Expert yet? Yes, we do. How's our kid doing? Is there anything we can do to interact with him? Not really. His stats aren't very good. Oh, what did he end up with his education, actually? Yeah, he got level 3 Fortune Builders. He just didn't get good base stats. Cabinet, yeah, sure. Dalmatian culture has diverged. Okay. I mean, again, that's kind of nice because the smaller the Greek culture is, the easier it is for us to raise the total average development of Greek counties for teching up purposes. Must be a child to equip as an inventory artifact. Yeah, we will pass on that. Oh yeah, well, I mean, it's basically like the Battle of... What would have happened if they had lost the Battle of Tours? Absorb Aquitaine. Yeah, I mean, Lyon's still holding on. But I think they're also subject to like the Iberian war mechanics, which I haven't really messed around with. I think the Iberian war mechanics can sort of inhibit how much you really push on people. Doing on stress. Can I just destroy... How much... If I destroy this, I get 40 gold for a tooth? Let's go. Hooray. Philadelphia. Oh yeah, we could build more cities. And then, yeah, whenever they don't already have a temple, you just kind of have to wait. Oh, so this is our grandson, who would be... Oh, no, but he's not our heir of heirs, or whatever. He's not the heir of our heir. Do we still have a truce with the Tulanids? Yes, but only for another 4 months. The question is, are these all Muslim rulers, which it's looking like they are. So yeah, we could just do one big war, because it's Anatoly Khan's like 7 counties. He's holding a lot of that land directly, actually. I guess big realms might be more stable because the personal domain of rulers can be so big. Oh man, the opposites are really pushing into Persia. More renown, I like it. I really like doing the tonic one. Just because it's a chance. Renown, yes. But I think we're already getting renown. Ooh, short reign duration. Okay, I could swap this out for some renown. Alright, so now we can do another holy war for the Duchy of Anatolia. Which is what I'm thinking. I would like more men-at-arms, but it's going to be another 10 years. We can go ahead and knock this out, so let's do it. We also might die soon, so... we're probably pretty decent. We're okay. And we'll keep our better general in terms of combat advantage for the time being, just because we could get a little bit of a dicey war here initially. I think that guy's holy war failed. Oh, where are we at? Hills? We should be pretty okay in hills. Come on, stack wipe? No stack wipe. Still some gold, though. And we have our high probability of imprisoning people, which is a lot of fun. Sure. Oh, he took it personally. Rip. Oh yeah, let's get that claim. I have a question. So are they still all of my dynasty? Yep, all accounts are still of my dynasty. Cool. Although, whether or not they will maintain matrilineal marriages when women inherit remains to be seen. And for a rematch. 180 gold, nice. And we captured his son. How related can they be? My nephew again. Probably fine. Yeah, I wasn't getting any war score from that hostage, so no real reason to hold on to them. Alright, should only need a couple more counties. What is this? Brilliant gemstone. Learning. Oh yeah, this gives me learning, so I like it. I guess we should check, like, do we have any important titles? Because people are always dying on us. Probably because people, the older they get, the better skills they tend to have, but it turns out also the more likely they are to die. So, them's the breaks. How big is our dynasty at this point? 167 living members. Okay, so it hasn't changed that much from the last time I checked. But I don't think that much time has really passed. Alright. Again, forced partition, I really care about. I could lower the feudal levies, but I think having higher feudal levies makes people more resistant to join factions, so be advantageous. He already has a temple, but sure. I could spend piety instead of gold, so sure. So the thing gave a different RP that time plays Ottomans after some conquest get Bulgars Sultanate as a vassal. Interesting. Uprising managed to reach the Sultan Palace. Guess what? You did after you see his roleplay? Purge him? Or did you convert to Orthodoxy as well and restore the Byzantine Empire? Alright. Speaking of restoring the Byzantine Empire. Counties on counties on counties on counties. Again, time to play the game of who wants to be a duke. I like this kid. So sure, you can be a duke. Well, he might not have the he might have the stewardship. So I actually need who do I have with high stewardship? Who's like of my dynasty? You have a kid? Yes, you have a son, Orthodox, Greek, checking boxes. Matrilineal marriage, it doesn't really matter. Genius. I like it all. Yep, and he has a domain limit of 8, which is great. So he can hold all those titles directly. Alright, now this should mean we control like almost 40 counties. Yeah, so we have to be at 20% now. There is no way the Byzantine Empire is like de jure 200 counties. Oh cool, we got burrs. That means we could do duchy buildings now. Oh. Right. What duchy title? Oh, I didn't create this duchy. Oh, let me create this duchy title. So we could do men-at-arms recruitment costs. Siege weapon maintenance, station men-at-arms toughness, army gold maintenance. Jousting grounds, which buffs heavy cavalry. Or reduces men-at-arms maintenance, which would be nice. Or we could just get holding tax. All holdings in this duchy. So that would be helpful because we do have the mine in the duchy. It doesn't get us that much. So I think the men-at-arms maintenance is probably worth it. Because minus 6% of 62, yeah, that's going to be like 4 gold we save when our troops are raised. Plus also the station bonus. So yeah, I think we're going that. Ah, so that's right. Changing it to station, now you don't get those global bonuses, so you can't stack bonuses as much as before. So yeah, we'll construct jousting grounds. That sounds good. Caliph announced that the uprising is grave news. He stand firmly on the Sultan's side and then sending reinforcement, flooding the Bulgar Sultan with Janissaries. I see. Yep. Crushing the uprising. And again, we'll do forced partition for these guys. So again, another reason to do forced partition is just to make sure that they never get, ideally, they never get too many titles, that they then start granting them to random people that aren't in the family. By doing forced partition, it should increase the probability that they're always dynasty members. And then also, him having vassals is actually good, because then their vassals will pay homage to him and generate renown doing that. Another epic? Yeah, sure. So is this the heir of the heir? Yes. So I definitely want to raise him. He's doing I mean, I do have crazy high learning. So, and learning isn't bad. So, sure. It's good for teching up. Oh, right, I got my claim, so yeah. Oh, we're gonna have to do so much conversion. What is this guy doing? Is he not doing the learning lifestyle focuses? What is he doing? It's bizarre to me. Anyways, we have a claim on Prusa. No, he would become our vassal. What the heck? Why would he become our... You get the county of Prusa. Is that... He doesn't control... I'm gonna drop a save. We should take the title from him if we have a claim. Like, yeah, because if we do a de jure war, then yeah, he becomes Duchess Eudokia's vassal. We don't get the title. This should give us the title. Anybody with the siege trait, because this guy's not going to have the troops to really do anything to us. I handle the siege trait, you don't need to send the Janissary in. It was like, don't worry about it. Hostile scheme resistance. Sure, I'll take some intrigue lifestyle experience. I mean, I think we learned it otherwise just doesn't have an effect. Sure. We'll reforge that. Okay. I get the county. Yes. So he loses the county. Weird. Go ahead and build more cities. And we can give this title to her. There we go. Keep working on regalia. Hey, buddy, you want an artifact? Let's go ahead and do a feast. Get a little bit of renown, buff the patriarch's opinion of us, buff our vassal's opinion in general, and get some renown and knock out some of the stress we've accumulated. Monomachos. Interesting. I know that was one of the names of one of the Byzantine emperors, like 1,000 or so. The move, if you dare declare war against me in game, yeah, you immediately occupy his realm because you put all your troops there. The classic move. Yeah, let's get rid of the carpet. What is this? Yeah, sure. Let's just lose all the stress. Oh shoot, there goes my court position, my court tutor. Unless we can fire this guy because he's pretty bad at his job. Aptitude average. She's 41. She'd probably get better at the job over time. Do I want to take a risk? Sure. More gold, please. Literally toast him, then ask him for gold. I didn't need to do that because we were already at 0 stress, but oh well. Probably fine to appoint this guy Spy Master. But when I die... He's pretty old also. He's older than us, so it should be fine. We can pick her as Chancellor. I don't really care about like that small difference between Chancellorship. Or Regalia, plus 15% fertility. Neat, neat, neat. Here you go. You want it? Oh, I gave her the Greek Regalia. Oops. I debatably wanted to keep that, but oh well. Like, what are some artifacts I'm, like, never going to... Gray's Pelt. Yeah, I mean, I don't have anything better to do for that. Oh, so you can't destroy high-tier relics. I see. Well, then we will still be gifting things later on. Yes, we almost control the Kingdom of Nicaea, so we could debatably grant that to somebody. Things could get messy if we do that, though. But then they could use all the court artifacts. So it might be worth it. Lowest part of the flag will be 1/6 white with an inch red dividing line. Interesting. What? So the Apsikion, I think, is the largest duchy. Oh, but then they would want the Ephesus. They would want my mines. Well, I guess we could give that away, I suppose. The alum mines are less profitable then. Which also, when can we upgrade? Manorialism. More learning. We can... So then we don't have a ward right now. Was it 3750? Oh no. Well, it's like 200, or no, 100 renown for us, 50 renown for him. Nice. Build more cities. Alright, I think I have all those queued up. Ooh, so many Holtz holdings can be built there. So many cities. Oh, that was so much gold we just spent. Ugh. Oh, and then I can also build city, well, temples, I suppose. That's a lot of gold. Oh, time to check our unmarried members of our dynasty. I don't suppose there's a genius out there that we can get that we're not related to. This guy? Ooh, nice. One 173 living members. Almost have our jousting grounds. So what will that do? We're at 81.5, 62.1 for men at arms. Uh-oh. We are ailing. That's not great. Jousting field. So yeah, it saves us 5 gold, basically, when our troops are raised. 4.5-ish. Pretty good. Oh yeah, Zealous is a pretty good trait. Sure, what are we doing? You know what, he'll probably lose the war, so I'm not gonna worry about it. If he asks, we can send some gold. Growth can marry? Yes. Excellent. Wondering if we might... I think what we'll do is we might... Oh, cool, our Dynasty banner got upgraded. I think we'll finish up this stream until our current ruler dies, because we have been streaming for like 3 hours and it's starting to get late. So, but we're 52, so who knows? We could still live to be 80 or whatever, or we could just die at any moment. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Pagans, because I set like the Norse to do like apocalyptic adventures, but they might have stalled by like conquering and then converting, I think, because I think if they do settled dynasty, they're immune to being attacked for like 100 years by Scandinavian adventurers. And England seems to have survived okay. Oh boy, consecrate bloodline, let's go. I mean, what's our current I mean, our fervor is just crazy high. I show you sufficient devotion, gather favor of the clergy. You control one or more Orthodox holy sites, level devotion 5, Orthodoxy organized faith, 75 opinion. Cool. Okay, so I think they get virtue without fail. Yeah, so I get the nickname the Anointed. Oh, is that going to supplant Prince of Fashion? Yep, I mean that is a cooler one. And then I think everybody else gets Consecrated Blood, so Zealot Vassal Opinion plus 10, not bad. Blood Architected Ancestry, let's go. Okay, so we can pick Comely, pick Fecund. It's the extra fertility, life expectancy, and years of fertility are all just really good for the health of our dynasty. So I think that is the move. And especially because we're going to want to try and get the reinforced versions of these traits anyways. And then plus with this stacked with Octogenarian, this is an extra like 10 years of life expectancy, which is really, really good for us. Does it show which trait we selected? No. So I guess the game just knows internally. We're getting there. We're in like the 4th highest level of Splendor. I assume had the Carlings reached... they're getting pretty close to Legendary. Same with the Umayyads. The Umayyads are actually ahead of them. So they did Blood, the Carlings did Temptation. Oh, if we do Temptation, you get another 5 years of fertility. Man, the two of those... So with Fecund and that's an extra 10 years of fertility. So women would be... Like, you still have fertility. You could be having kids when you're, like, 55 or something. I do not need to be lashing out because we have high enough... don't have that much stress. We have no stress. The Ottomans also made cursed alliance with Novgorod, Russia. Since for whatever reason Novgorod always beat Muscovy and Kiev in that roleplay, I used sack Constantinople during the Fourth Crusade by the Catholic Alliance. I see. Makes sense, yeah. I mean, IRL Russia did use the treatment of Orthodox Christians and Christians in the Ottoman Empire as a reason to go to war with the Ottomans, which made the Ottomans, think twice for some of that stuff. Let's raise our troops to see if we can fight that army, because if we wipe out that army, that's free prestige and, potentially piety if it's a hostile faith army, and money if we stack wipe them. Nope, but we still got some prestige. No, just disband. Cannot disband while hostile armies are nearby. There we go. Oh, is he marching again? Is he still broken? Oh, he's retreating, it looks like. Granddaughter, do we want to teach her? Oh, no, we already have all our... Oh, right, because are we still teaching... Wait. Oh, right, because we're teaching our son's son. Kind of sick if he, like, died and then we could have our... Chrysopolis. Ooh. Where's Chrysopolis? Oh, that's not in, that's in our vassal's territory. Yeah, sure. That's the great thing is when you get paid for giving out your vassal cities. Because you get so... Because of the way the taxes work, you get so... Because your vassal has to tax the city, and then your vassal pays taxes to you, which are ducal vassals. How much tax are they even paying us? We're getting like at most 14.9%. So it's 10% plus 35%. So yeah, we're getting 15%. And then and we get like what? 30% tax from a city. So we'd be getting 15% of 30% in theory. Which is, 5%-ish of the tax versus we could just get a 750 gold check immediately. And that also reduces the tax income of our vassals, which does make our vassal weaker. So... And what I say, yeah, that guy was gonna lose that war, so... Oh, can we negotiate more alliances with our vassals? Vassal of a vassal, sure. Not that guy. Church, Syrian Orthodox Church. Jerusalem completed a praying Orthodox pilgrimage. Brings over upsell that's like 10% pilgrimage number. Makes sense. Oh, there we go. Well, probably gonna be it for the this stream pretty soon. I will go ahead though, just for the sake of trying to hold on as much as possible. I will deploy our Panacea and see if that helps us out at all. Or that's because we got that not feeling well malice, which we have for another 4 years for being poisoned by a gold box. Then we have that bad omen. We just got a lot of bad stuff happening to us. I don't really want to play a board game. There we go. 29, so we're pretty old. We're just... So you don't have the Found Holy Order. How did we get the Infinite Founding Holy Order option? I forget how we were able to get that. I want to stick with I guess we'll stick with Stewardship for the time being. Still have enough Stewardship to have everything, so... monthly income, and then we'll go ahead and deploy the Stewardship books. Oh, what do I have for the wall ornament? Oh, I didn't even realize I could do that. 15% bonus, and then... another 10% bonus. How close are we to getting Household Soldiers? 3 years away now. So she doesn't really like us. That guy a gift for whatever good it does us. We'll go ahead and hold court. I'll just go ahead and clear out some of this stuff. That guy's pretty good. Ooh, and he's got a siege ability. Cool. Nice. All right. So yeah, so we'll need to deal with it. I'm sure we're gonna have lots of factions forming up. Oh, we can negotiate alliances. Go ahead and get that alliance. That'll be helpful. And ideally we get, Puzzle soldiers. How old is our wife? 29, so we could still conceivably, yeah, have kids. So we'll probably have somebody born in the purple. That should be fine. So we'll see what happens. All right. Because having a younger kid is nice, because then they don't have then you don't have the issue of them, like, first of all, they live a long time already. Not only are they going to die sooner, but they'll also have spent a lot of time just doing their own thing for learning stuff, so they're not going to be as good. Let me just catch up on chat. Couple full armor, only group of 10 people only one library, any sort of weapon. 100. Pilgrimage group above 1,000 can only have 100 person act as guard. Vote guarantee of Crimean Khanate. Destroy Crimean Khanate. Interesting. Giving them a foothold in the Black Sea. Cool. Alright, so I am going to... That's it for this stream. 3.5 hours. Pretty good size stream. Got about, 35 years, so a little bit longer than the last stream. It looks like we are expanding. We have a more respectable Byzantium. And, yeah, I think the Seljuk invasion should be happening soon. And then the Mongols in 1200. But yeah, world's panning out a little bit interesting. Let's check the religion map mode really quickly. We still need to, we'll still want to make our way towards Antioch, but we are still working on piecing together the start of the Byzantine Empire. So I'll probably work on finishing up Anatolia and start pushing into Arabia. Because we are trying to, I think we are going to try and keep ourselves Orthodox and Greek the entire way through, as much as possible. Our patriarch still hasn't gotten better at his job. He also really doesn't like us. Cool. Oh. And I'll remember I'll change the artifact later. Alright, well, that's it. See you guys. Thanks everybody for commenting, and be sure to like the live stream if you liked it, and be sure to subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. We're almost at 200 subscribers, so that's pretty exciting. But yeah, that's it. See you guys.